Hey family, it's your girl Evelyn here, and I'm back with another installment in the Side Hustle series. So in this video, I kind of want to answer a question that one of you asked me in a couple of videos back, which was, do I need a business plan for my side hustle? And my answer is pretty simple, but not, okay? And basically my answer is yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, you need a plan. No, you don't need a traditional business plan. So if you think about the traditional business plan that everybody has been telling you back in the day to get, typically the way those were structured and the way those were worded, they were worded for if you were soliciting a loan from a bank or you were trying to get private investors. And for the sake of this series, I'm assuming that the majority of you that are watching are solopreneurs, maybe doing things online, maybe offering a service, things like that. So what I'm going to say is, and you may not need investors on that level. If you do, this is not the video for that, because I've never solicited funds from investors or gotten a business loan from a bank. So this is not that video. So I'm holding to my promise of I'm only going to teach you things that I've done. Okay. So here's the thing. What you do need is you do need a plan though, right? And let me run through some things that need to be in your plan. And if you can answer these questions, you're way ahead of most people, right? So you need to be able to answer the question, what do I do? Or what does my business do? Okay. Who do I do it for? What is the positive result that they will get after using my product or service? What is my product or service worth? How much am I going to charge for that product or service? What does it cost me to produce that product and or service, or to deliver that product or service? How will I deliver the product or service? Where will I deliver the product or service? When will I deliver the product or service? Okay, so write those all down. Okay, and if you can answer those questions, you're like 75% of the way there. Right now, here's some other things that you need to be able to answer in your side hustle roadmap plan, etc. Right? You need to be able to answer, how will people find out about my business? How many people do I need to reach on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to get to my income goals? So how many people do I need to reach? Am I going to convert them from just knowing about my business and just hearing about my business to actually buying my product or service? How am I going to offer value to the people that I'm trying to reach in order to get them to come to where my business is located, whether it's a website, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's a storefront, whether you want them to call you on the phone, email. Well, I don't know. You tell me how you want to run your business, right? So how am I going to reach them? And how am I going to ask them for the money? Okay, so listen, you have to ask for the money, right? Otherwise, it's like volunteer work and not a business. It's a hobby. Okay, so you need to be able to answer all those questions. So the reason why I don't call it like a traditional business plan is because, but I say that you need a plan, is because you need to know as you're moving throughout your business what's a good fit for your business and what's not. So there's so many different services and apps and programs and different things that you need for your, that you could use for your business. If you don't know those things, you won't know what's a good fit and what's a bad fit. You won't know if you get, frustrated or tired or exhausted or do different things, what's a good fit, what's not a good fit. You also need to be able to know when you kind of forget or get tired or get frustrated or you feeling uninspired. That plan is there to remind you of what you do and what you don't do. So as you get ideas Every idea that you get, it doesn't mean that it's a bad idea, but it may not fit your business model, right? Like, oh, that's a good idea. Is it going to be beneficial to the people that you are offering your business to in the way that you said you're going to offer it, right? So it's almost like a benchmark. I need to run ideas and decisions through my plan on a continuous basis to make sure that it's clear about what I do. I've seen people and you're like, what exactly do you do again? Because I saw you do this and I saw you do that and I saw you do this and then do you do it for women? Do you do it for kids? Is it for men? Is it for babies? Is it for teenagers? Like, who do you do it? As you're making decisions, as you're moving throughout life, as opportunities come your way, as people ask you different questions, you need to be able to know what you do, why you do it, who you do it for, how you do it, what's the value, what they're going to get out of it, how much it costs, how you're going to deliver that product or service to them, right? So that it's clear, right? I know when I go to Chipotle, I'm not going to get a hamburger. I also know that there's no drive-through. I also know that I get to make my own combinations, right? And there's not really anything that's pre-made. I got to know how to put it together. I know how they're going to deliver it to me. If you're on the email list, I'm going to send a list of these questions to you so you can create your plan, right? You also need to know, how are people going to see my business? How am I going to get in front of people? How am I going to get new eyes on my business all the time? And then after you figure out how you're going to get new eyes on your business all the time, then you have to figure out, how am I going to build a relationship with these people? Because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Once they know you, they got to like your business. And once they like your business, they got to be able to trust your business, right? So what am I going to do? What am I going to offer of value for free, okay, to get people to engage with my business or my brand, right? So it needs to be very clear on what I do, how I do it, what the value is to them, what's the WIFM for them, right? How are they going to receive the product or service? All of these need to be crystal clear. If you don't know, I guarantee you, your potential customers and clients don't know. Okay, so yes, you do need a plan. And then you need a profit plan. How much of these products do I need to sell to reach my income goals? How much does it cost me to produce this product? Or how much time does it take me to deliver my service, including not just the time in it, right? So I'll give you an example. When I was doing personal chefing and I would send people a quote, I would have to remind them that the time that it takes for me to deliver this service to you, I wouldn't use these words, obviously, but the time that it takes for me to deliver this service to you does not just include the time that I'm on site. It includes all the time that I'm spending emailing you back and forth, trying to get your food preferences and allergies. It includes the times I'm spending creating menus and doing menu revisions if you don't like the menu that I sent you, or if you want to change out something because you have a whatever. It includes the time that I've got to pack up all my equipment, load it in my car, the time that I have to go to the grocery store, get the groceries, the time that then also includes the time that I'm driving to your house, and then the time that I'm actually in your house cooking. It also includes the time that I have to clean up and then come home and drag all that stuff back home and then unpack all that stuff. All of that is in my price, right? So I need to know that. So some people get caught on, well, I'm only going to be there for 4 hours, so I'm just going to charge for the hour that I'm there. And then they don't realize, but there's another 5 or 6 hours worth of work there. So same thing, if you're doing some kind of service-based business, you need to know how much time it costs you, right? If you have a product-based business, how much money does it take to create the product and how much time? And then you end up with your final cost. So you need to know that too. And so then that way you can say, I need to offer or sell or work with X amount of clients or sell X amount of units a month, a week, a day to reach my income goals, right? You need to know what it takes to break even, particularly if you have a product-based business. I need to sell this many whatever every month just to break even. And then if you know that, you go, well, how many people do I need to buy to break even? Okay, well, how many people do I need to get my product in front of or my service in front of just to get that many? Right? And that helps you create a marketing plan. How are they going to know about your business? How are they going to see you? Where do they get to interact with you? Okay, so those are the things that need to go on your plan. And I hope that answers your question, right? But basically that covers marketing, target market, how are you going to deliver the services? It covers the financial part, right? And then how much does it cost to run your business? Website hosting, right? If you've got certain equipment, different things, you need to know how much it costs to run your business on the back end, not just the actual product or service as well. So you need to take all those things in consideration, and then you need to have them somewhere where you can review them time to time to see where you need to make changes, to see where you can make improvements as you make decisions about services and products that you're going to take on for your business, where you're going to recuperate that cost. Okay. And then also, who are your people? Where are they? Where do they hang out? How do they find out about it? What's going to make them buy? So anyway, I hope that's been helpful. If you're on the email list, I'm going to be sending out the sheet with all these questions for you to answer about your business. If you want to sign up for the email list, the link is in the description box. And please leave any questions you have about a business plan for solopreneurs or servicepreneurs, one-woman shows like a lot of us are, below. And then let me know what you want to talk about in the next couple of videos. I've got some ideas, but I want to make sure I'm giving you what you need and not like actionable steps. I kind of had to set the groundwork first, but now I want to give you actionable steps of things you can actually do, okay, to move your side hustle forward and move it to a full-time hustle if that is what you so desire. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.